Now, I just finished reading a book by Christopher Story called The New Underworld Order, in which he states that Luciferianism was the religion of the Founding Fathers, and that when the Great Seal of the reverse side of the Great Seal of the United States was put on the dollar bill, it says, "In God we trust," that the God referred to there is Lucifer. Is that correct?
I know that Franklin was, in most likelihood, a dark occultist, or at least an initiate, because my mother would, when my parents would hear a name of someone, either in history or a modern-day politician or entertainer, like Bob Hope or Senator Byrd from West Virginia, or, oh gosh, any number of people. If you were a cult and they were discussing you or heard your name mentioned on the TV or read an article about you, they kind of get a certain, hey, he's on our team, and a manifestation glow about them, an energy shift. And all I can say is that many of the people that you see on TV are dark occultists, and yet, I'm talking politicians here, but some of them actually are just also, what would you call it, compromised slaves. They're blackmailed to obey. But we were always told growing up that the gray, the Zeta Reticuli gray and the reptilians are actually from a different dimension than ours. I just want you to know that.
Right, and they work with the dark occultists and with the New World Order. Is that it?
Oh, absolutely. It's one big happy family. Yeah. What people don't understand, though, is the reptilians are as far as I'm concerned, are the archonic force in the goddess mythology. Okay. And the archons mean to eliminate humanity. So humanity either grows up and starts manifesting a different positive consciousness and throws off these corrupt people, or it's basically headed straight for a graveyard.
Now, I know that during the two Bush's White House, Bush Jr. and Bush Sr., there was tremendous stories of pedophilia going on, satanic pedophilia going on in the White House. Have you heard? Now, during the George Bush's administration, George H.W. Bush and George W. Bush, we heard a great deal about satanic pedophilia going on in the White House under both Bushes. Have you heard anything about satanic Illuminati influences in the Obama White House?
No, I generally stay away from, now that I'm deprogrammed, I don't run in the circles of the Illuminati that I used to. And I was programmed to be a slave, because after I tried to get certain occultists arrested when I was 6 years old, they decided that my consciousness would never go to the dark side, and they electroshocked my brain to the point where I didn't know my name, and then put me through a crash monarch slave program. But when I worked in Philadelphia, I would say half the people I worked for were involved as far as being Illuminati. And those business people would use certain monarch hand signals to get me to work for them for peanuts. And all I can say is my mother always regretted living in Arden because there were just so many more occult people in Philadelphia. There's quite a few in Philadelphia.
Okay. Now, we're coming to the end of this segment, but what are some of the solutions for the planet, for those of us that are on this planet that are oriented toward the light and that really want to have a light-oriented planet? What are some of the solutions? How can we rid ourselves of this archonic infestation?
Well, the dark occult Satanists that practice mind control and pedophilia for the elite, the 30 million that do that in this country, were told for generations that they were going to get a big payoff when the New World Order came into fruition. But if you do any studying, you will know that the 30 million dark pedophile occult Satanists in this country are being thrown under the bus along with the rest of humanity. And only the top of the elite will be allowed to live past the what I call the hammer dropping. As far as solutions, we are in an energetic matrix. And this matrix has a base energy which comes from what is known as the goddess Sophia or Sophia. And that base energy is a nurturing and loving energy. That is why the dark occultists have seized our education and religious faculties on this planet and changed nurturing of spirituality in the classical world to a father god that wants to throw you literally in a pit of fire forever. That's why John Lash's book, Not in His Image, is very important to read. How we get out of this is by changing our attitudes and energy. And it's going to take some people who are right-brain imbalanced and who are doormats standing up, and it's going to take some people who are dominators and left-brain imbalanced sitting down and chilling out. I recommend EFT to every person on the planet so that they can reprogram their subconscious.
What is EFT?
EFT is emotional freedom technique. It's one of the acupressure, psychological healing modalities that's come around in the last 20 years. You can change aspects of your subconscious, which runs 95+% of your life, by using EFT. You can go online and look up EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. You can research Psy-K, which is another psychological subconscious reprogramming modality. This is the most important message we have to get to humanity, is that the subconscious runs 95% or more of your adult life, and you did not program that into yourself. No one in the first 6 years of their life differentiates anything while you're in a hypnagogic trance. So if you're raised a Catholic, you're going to be mind controlled to be a Catholic. If you're raised a Satanist, of course, with the torture and drugging and mind control, you'll be a Satanist. But you can take back your mind and your heart by using EFT, and I've used it to deconstruct the mind control programming that I was under. And as far as the Bohemian Grove goes, I'm absolutely sure that while their mock human sacrificing, someone is getting killed at the exact same time. The bloodlust of the elite is just insatiable.